Ha-Seong Kim leading off and goes after the first pitch and pops a foul out of play. The teams ahead of them in the wild card picture. Swing and a miss. Ha-Seong Kim goes down on strikes. And Christian Javier. 3-0 swing is a pop-up. Shallow center. Coming on Dubon. Still coming. And he'll get there and make the catch. Mauricio came up throwing. His
paint job at 98 on that last pitch to strike him out. But here going with the off speed. Getting the same result.
Foul tip caught by Maldonado. Soto will flip the
21 and a third innings. He's faced the Astros once. It was back in 2017.
And the first pitch to Altuve is a called strike. Lugo, Astros may have faced him a few times in spring training as he was a member of the Mets his whole career. That one's a strike. His father, Geronimo Pena, had in his career. That's a topper off the plate. Kim comes in quickly to make the play. If he let that bounce a second time, Pena easily would have been in there.
Go out and got a ton of athletes. Now you got to find him a home.
3-2 pitch is down and away. Another walk for Yordan Alvarez, who drew 3 walks last night. That ball hooked down the line and left, and it's going to be a fair ball into the corner. Yordan Alvarez heading to third. He'll be held up there. Throw comes back in after the double by Alex Bregman. A little shot into center field. Coming on Grisham, and he's going to get there to make the catch for the final out of the inning. That one hit sharply, but a big bounce for Jeremy Pena. His throw is high, and Abreu's going to have to adjust, and does, to get Machado for the first out. On the ground, fair ball down the left field line. It's going to bounce towards Pena. Bogaerts is going to keep his extra base hit streak going. He becomes one of 5 San Diego Padres ever to have an extra base hit in 7 consecutive games. Fastball up, and that'll be ball 4. A little pop-up. Jeremy Pena will back up a couple of feet. That'll be the infield fly rule for out number 2. Profar pops up to Pena for the second out. There goes Bogaerts. He's been dancing off second the entire inning, and finally he decided to take third without a throw. Foul tip caught by Maldonado. Matthew Batten goes down on strikes, and the Astros will strand 2. Could go on a run with the soft part of their schedule coming up. We talked about that as early as that Boston series more than a week ago. This ball chopped towards the middle, and Xander Bogaerts makes the play for the first out, and right now
games that you're talking about against the Kansas City Royals.
Michael Brantley sends one to second base on a 1-1 pitch played there by Kim. Ha-Seong makes the throw for the second out.
You have some miscues like you saw last night.
That's going to be off the plate for ball 4. Mauricio Dubon waits out a walk, and he'll be a 2. So Dubon will be off here on the 3-2 pitch. Maldonado grounds one to third, played there by Matthew Batten. His throw will be in time to get Maldonado and end the inning. 3 ground outs in the inning for Lugo. Grisham sends one into left center field. Coming on Brantley, and he'll get there. Michael Brantley cutting across. We haven't seen him. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Kim strikes out for the second time against Christian Javier. Hits this ball hard to left, but Brantley has it lined up. Make sure he can see it in the bank of light. The top of the order, Altuve, Pena, and Yordan Alvarez. Jose sends one to center field. Going back on it is Grisham. And he puts it away as he backs onto the warning track for the first out. Shoot. Ball into center field, shallow, coming on Grisham. He has been busy as he puts this one away for the second out of the inning, effectively. Yordan hits a high, deep drive, all the way back. Forget about it. Number 26 on the air for Alvarez, and the Astros in front 1-0.
There you're gone with some hang time getting up into the second deck. Big man's been waiting for some pitches to hit, and again, some of the comparisons he'll draw by taking so many walks and then getting that one mistake and absolutely pummeling it. That was just a lazy sinker out over the plate that he got around and barreled up.
This one grounded towards third, played there by Matthew Batten. His throw is low and picked over there by Profar, who stays on the bag to end the inning. That one's up and away, and that'll be a walk. Ball hit to center. Dubon. Couple of steps to his left. Machado retired for the first out. A little half swing towards Altuve's left. He thought about trying to get Soto. Instead, he spins back around and gets the runner going to. Off the end of the bat, it's going to find some grass there in center field, and that's going to tie the game up. That leadoff walk comes around to score as Soto crosses the plate on the RBI by Campusano, knocked in their first run last night. 8 runs batted in for El Paso. Hits this one high and deep to right field, and this ball, if it stays fair, is a Padres lead, and it is. Profar hits a 2-run home run in his return to the Padres. Hit 8 in 111 games with the Rockies this year. Hits his 9th on the season. And some 2-out RBIs for Profar, and the Padres lead this game 3-1.
That's that pitch that has been an issue for Christian Javier, 2 left-handed hitters. You'll see it right here. Fastball down that he goes down to gets on those legs and really gets under it and jumps on it. The only hope was it was going to twist foul, but it did not. Stayed inside that pole.
3-2 pitches down and in. Batten will draw a walk. That's the 3rd walk allowed. Grisham flied out to Brantley his first time up. This pitch is wide, and stealing second base is Batten. That'll be his first major league stolen base. The Padres. That's hit into right field. That'll be down for an RBI. Batten will score. Grisham heading to second. Tucker's throw will be not quite in time. Altuve couldn't handle the throw coming in. And the Padres lead this game 4-1. All these runs coming with 2 outs. Called third strike. He strikes out Kim for the 3rd time. 3 of his 5 strikeouts coming again. All right, Julia, Kyle Tucker leads off and swings at the first pitch, sends it into center field, playable for Grisham. Trent Grisham backs up a step or 2 and makes the catch for the first out. To get to 100 and 100. Tucker needs 4 home runs and 4 steals to get to 30-30 as Abreu draws a walk. Took the first game of this series. They were 2-5 on the previous homestand. Uncle Mike's going to try and change that narrative a little bit. He sends one into right center. That'll send Abreu to third. Astros with runners on the corners. Michael Brantley a base hit here. Towards the middle, he's going to have to hustle. They flip it to second for 1. The turn, Dubon beats the double play ball. And that'll score a run for the Astros. Abreu crosses the plate. Dubon drives in his.
I'm up for making adjustments.
This is historic, Lummer.
It is.
See that pitch get away. Teams back in the 40s, the last teams to have winning. 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss on a fastball, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 4th. They do get a run, a walk, a hit. 1 man. Little tapper towards third. Going to stay fair. Bregman, the bare hand, the throw. Yes, he did. What a play by Alex Bregman. Abreu, the nice ball into center field. Playable for Dubon as he goes back on it and makes the catch for the second out. Towards right field. Tucker backs up near the warning track, makes the catch. Just in front of the track.
Stated this before today. It was 16 going in, but it is up to 17 as Jose Altuve gets on base here with a leadoff single in the bottom of the 5th. But Jordan, really great to have him back.
And we'll see how it plays from there. That ball into right field for a base hit. So 2 runners on for the big man, Yordan Alvarez, with nobody out in the 5th inning. Pena now has the honors in his family. More hits than his father Geronimo with career hit number 266. Yordan hits one deep to center field. Back goes Grisham. It's down for a hit. It hops over the wall. Unfortunately, cost Yordan an RBI. That'll be an automatic double. It's a 4-3 game. Pena will have to go back to third. The big man driving in his 2nd run of the game, and 84 on the year.
Smoke show.
39 games off the IL. Bregman, what a play defensively by Matthew Batten to get up and throw out Bregman. That was a rocket shot, backhanded by Batten. Change things here. As he hooks one down the line and right, and that is a fair ball. RBIs 100 and 101 for Kyle Tucker, and the Astros lead 5-4.
Welcome to the Century Club, Kyle Tucker.
By Kyle Tucker to put him at 101 RBIs on the year. This one towards the middle. That's through. That'll be an RBI for Abreu. Tucker's going to score. It's 6-4, a 4-run bottom of the 5th.
An RBI where he stays back on your changeup. There's the changeup that he stays back on.
That is a nice setup there, Blummer. He was perfect on that, waiting for it. Dubon with a base hit to left field. Pettis will hold up Abreu at third. As Soto got to it quickly, the Astros have loaded up the bases with just 1 out.
Big part of the ballpark here.
There's a base hit into left field. In the score, Abreu. Everybody up 90 feet. Maldonado, an RBI single. 4th straight hit allowed by Martinez and the Astros. That is a lot. Altuve grounds one slowly to second. They'll flip it to short for 1. The turn in time for the double play, and that'll end the inning. The Astros do score 5 runs, though, and the Astros didn't give him offensive support. He only got 1 run that night. This one hit sharply, but gloved by Jose Altuve. And Xander Bogaerts retired for the 1st out of the inning. 5 other times. 6 10 runs or more, 5 9 runs for the Astros and Javi starts. How about Campusano's night? Campusano getting a chance to start on a regular basis behind the plate, on base for the 3rd time as he singled 4-run 4th. All the runs scoring for the Padres in that inning. And now Profar heads one to deep right, bidding for another, and that's off the top of the wall. This time Tucker's going to hold Profar to a single, but going to third is Campusano. Profar in his 1st game back with the Padres, having a nice homecoming night, almost hit his 2nd home run. There's a base hit to right. That'll score a run. Well, the Padres get one of them back right away. It's 7-5. 3 consecutive hits for San Diego. Again, the bottom of the order contributing big time for the Padres. Off the plate, ball 4. That's a 4-pitch walk to the 9-hitter Grisham. And that'll load the bases. That's the big. And he pops one up. Huge play here. Altuve drifts out. Should be the infield fly. It is signaled. A 3-1 pitch popped up on the infield. Pop up. Bregman, Pena, Hector Neris inherits a bases loaded 1-out situation and gets. Absolutely, because Tuck's scoring or driving in all the runs. This one, another one off the plate. Pena's flying, but that's a nice play again by Batten. The Padres have played pretty good infield defense tonight. The other way to left. Soto started in, and now he'll make a catch around his waist as he backs up to put that one away for this. And debuted this year for the 1st appearance. Bregman pops one into left field. Juan Soto near the line. Should have room and does. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Cosgrove out of the bullpen. We're going to head to the player who's ever graduated from Archbishop Shaw in the big leagues, J.P. France, as Juan Soto goes down on strikes. Rafael Montero picks up. Ground ball, one big hop to Alex Bregman. Machado retired for the 2nd out. Little popper. Can anybody get there? Yes, Jeremy Pena says I've got it. And that'll do it for the Padres. A 2 RBI double. Sends this one to center field. And that'll be played by Trent Grisham for the first out. And Cosgrove wins that battle, getting Abreu on strikes. First strikeout for the lefty. 2 outs in the inning. It's his last 2 times up. And grounds this one off the mound towards short. Xander Bogaerts makes the play. Low throw picked by Profar and Cosgrove. West on Tuesday night when they won in Arlington. At the same time, the Mariners were losing their game. They were sole possession of first place for the first time all year. That's a timer violation and a strikeout on Campusano. First time he's retired. The catcher gets called for a timer violation, and Abreu just this one on the ground, hits the bag off the bare hand of Abreu and down the line. Profar is going to go for 2, and Abreu's throw is not going to be in time. So Jurickson Profar in his return to the Padres has a home run, a single, and a double tonight. Another line drive from the bottom of the order, but this one caught by Tucker. Batten hits it hard. Tucker comes on and makes that catch. Towards the middle, Abreu, good thing he didn't get a glove on it because Pena was there, and Brian Abreu continues his consecutive scoreless streak. Dubon here facing the Padres' Luis Garcia. And Dubon sends one to third, picked by Matthew Batten. He has shown a good glove at third tonight. And that's the first out of the inning. And a wave and a miss. Luis Garcia picks up a strikeout. That's the second out. First strikeout for Luis. Another one. This one's going to be fair. Bare hand play by Batten. Wow. Matthew Batten making all kinds of plays tonight at third base. And he draws a leadoff walk. Swing and a miss. Presley gets a little revenge against Tatis Jr. with a 3-pitch strikeout for the first out of the 9th. Base hit into right field. Stopping at second will be Kim as Tucker brings the ball back in. The Padres have the tying runs on base with 1 out in the 9th inning. Got him. Dropped the hook on him. Machado strikes out. Big second out for Presley, both on strikeouts. 2 standing with 2 strikes and 2 outs. Ball game. Ryan Presley with 3 strikeouts in the 9th. And the Astros now lead the AL West by a game and a half. A come-from-behind win tonight, and Blummer, that was a big one, having lost 6 in a row at home.
Yeah, they've got to correct things here at home, and a good way to start it is by going out and winning that game and trying to create separation between the Seattle Mariners and themselves. This is a tough ball club in the San Diego Padres. There's plenty of bats in that lineup, but the offense showed up today with that big 5-run fifth. Then you head out to that bullpen. And took 6 relievers, but they got the job done to pick up that W and break that streak here at Minute Maid Park.
Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger will feature Julia Morales, who will be hosting tonight. Julia, with that 1-hour pregame show, also has the postgame show as well. She'll have Brian Bogusevic and Clay Hensley as her co-host tonight. We'll be getting some sound from the Astros clubhouse as well. Dusty Baker and the Astros with a game and a half lead in the AL West. Back with more. The postgame show next.